Isn't that a great song? It is just a great way to listen to some inspirational music and see what's happening in the world. Well, great to see you with us, ladies and gentlemen. I know that we've got a whole lot of things to talk about tonight. We're going to go through the usual preamble and introduction to what is the business we're in today, and then later on we're going to go into some tips and tricks and some technical information. Hey, Jackie Falls, great to see you on the webinar. I hope you're not being chilled by that 9-degree weather in Melbourne. So, okay, everybody, let's talk about what's happening. This is the team. This does not include everybody. This is a row of pictures I put up. We have a number of people that give us input. In fact, anybody in the organisation can give us input, suggest strategies, suggest promotions, etc., etc. This is just the pictures I put up the other day to give you the indication that this is a broad spectrum organisation. So Gold Rocks has always been sponsored by Skippy Pest Control, Easy Shopping Cards and Loveday Vehicle Lubricants. And I know that all three of those merchants will be in this program and will be able to give you a deal based on the gold business. Now, that doesn't mean anything unusual other than you're not going to have points to try and give away somewhere. You're going to have gold. Actual, real 24-carat gold. So, a couple of quick things. This is our opinion. We do not speak for the company. We are not, in fact, Carat Bars. We are affiliates. We are expressing our view as affiliates only. We don't represent the company. So, having said that, I want you to understand that gold is a 5,000-year-old medium of exchange. Let me restate that. This is a 5,000-year-old medium of exchange. Is there anything else in the world that you can say that about? I suspect the answer is no. Carat Bars is an e-commerce affiliate program. This is where I'm going to hand over to Mr. Brent and see if you're ready to go with this.
Mr. Miller, good evening. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, all good.
I'm still getting used to being introduced by Australia's only and first Gold Director Elite, and I feel very privileged. Welcome, everybody. Great to see so many people on the call already. Just so we get an idea of who is everybody and where is everybody, if everyone can put in what city they're from. I see that it's freezing in Melbourne, 9 degrees. It's certainly not that up here, but welcome to everyone. We appreciate your time and attention. That's the most important thing you ever ask of anyone. We do this every Monday night. We're here for you, but we realise how precious your time and attention is. So much happening in the world of Carat Bars, and I'm going to go through the usual overview. The girls have just got back from Amsterdam and they're a bit jet lagged and groggy and whatever. So, I mean, I think you're going to mention, Derek, that tomorrow night we're going to do a special chat night call. We're going to go through all the things that have come out of Amsterdam. So there's so much. It's very, very exciting, and I know we're pumped about it all. And also, I'm going to interview these superstars that have made career levels so quickly. So, okay, let's get straight into it. Carat Bars International, an e-commerce company, has made available a simple wealth building system for everyone on the planet who is 18 years of age and over, with 4 optional ways to participate. Option number 1, we save gold. We all start here. We complete the free registration for our gold savings account and start acquiring Carat Bars gold in small increments. Carat Bars International has made it easy by making available a feature called Auto Exchange. At Gold Rocks here in Australia, we call that Pay Yourself First. You set up your account to automatically exchange your paper currency for Carat Bars gold weekly, bi-weekly or monthly. You simply set it, forget it, and then you go back and increase it. Activating this feature allows you to automatically Pay yourself first with physical gold. There are no fees of any kind. The account is completely free and takes less than 5 minutes to register. Every time you acquire Karatbars Gold, you are building your family's wealth. Option number 2, we save and earn. As an independent affiliate, when you save gold for yourself and share with others how to do the same, you position yourself to be compensated monthly through our uni-level system compensation plan. You are virtually in business for yourself in well over 100 plus countries worldwide. Option number 3, maximize your earning potential. You may choose one of several business packages which position you to generate cash flow monthly and weekly through our dual system compensation plan. These packages are income producing assets. And then option number 4, we save Karat Gold Coin and Karat Coin Bank Coin. As independent affiliates, while we are saving gold and maximizing our earning potential, we acquire Karat Gold Coin, KBC, and Karat Coin Bank Coin, KCB. These cryptocurrency coins are an additional stream of income that will build massive wealth. Some people ask, why Karatbars? A Karatbars savings account gives you protection against future financial crisis and rapid inflation. It protects your hard-earned paper currency with physical gold. Karatbars International has the only system in the world where you can get free gold and free cryptocurrency. So I'll hand that back to you, Mr. Miller, and we'll continue.
Thank you, Mr. Dobson, for running through that so eloquently. It is an amazing opportunity that we have our hands on, and I just thank the day regularly that you called me and said, let's have a coffee. So what we're talking about tonight is the fact that we all recognise what that note is. It's a $20 note. But if you look back through our history, just in recent years, you can see the difference in what it's buying you. Now, okay, those diagrams and schematics are a little bit over the top, but this is the real number. $100 in 1999, today, you need $154 to buy exactly the same thing. That's a 54.28% increase. Put your hand up or message me if your income since 1999 has gone up 54.28%. I guarantee you there's nobody on the call, because this is what's called inflation. Yep, I wish. Good answer, Dan. So in 1920, if your grandfather had given you $645 worth of gold, that's 1 kilo, you could have traded it for a car. In 2019, you can still trade that same kilo of gold for a car. Not just any car, a fancy car. This is an American price model. So if you do that 1 kilo of gold today, it's about $82,000. That's a flash car. And we can do this type of trading with our phone in a program called Karat Pay, where we can pay with our gold. We can pay with coins, we can pay with whatever the assets are that are in this system. Now, I've got to tell you, this is exactly what we were looking for when Brent called me. We were looking for a merchant program that would work with all of our merchants, because clearly the one we were running then did not work. So this is an old schematic, an old diagram. There's a lot newer pictures out there. But we're talking about a payment system where you can exchange fiat currency for gold, physical gold. You can exchange the cryptocurrency for physical gold. I know that's true because I've already done it. I exchanged 100 coins for a gram of gold. So this is built on a blockchain, and yep, everyone can talk about cryptocurrency and why they should or should not be involved in it. Our benefit is we don't need the coin to be worth anything. Our bottom line is that the coin is worth the price of gold. That's where our bottom line sits. So if you think you can work out how to beat this system, I got grilled by Dan McCloskey last night and we went around in circles. At the end of the day, The coin is worth the price of gold. Doesn't matter what it says the coin is worth on the market. And in fact, today it's a fantastic opportunity to buy KBC at 3 cents a coin and exchange 100 KBC, that's $3, for a gram of gold worth a lot more than $3. Okay, so here we are at a bit of a timeline, and I know that there are some things here that have moved. The hard fork did not and is not going to happen on October the 1st. It's been moved back to December the 15th. And there's some other things that came into play that have changed this date, one of which is the IPO on the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, followed by London, New York, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Johannesburg. There is no blockchain company in the world that's listed on those stock exchanges. Excuse me for a minute while our internet has a hissy fit. We just seem to live everywhere in the world where there's no internet. So there's 3 major benefits of this account. You can start to save physical gold in small increments. Karatbars puts you in a position to build a global business from your laptop. And I know that that's true because I've done it. There are significant, and that's why I put it in bold, there are significant tax advantages to owning a home-based business. And we will have in the coming weeks an interview with an accountant or a bookkeeper to go through the best advantages and best way to manage that. So how do we actually do this? I know the first thing you're going to say is, yeah, but I have to talk to someone. Okay. You actually don't have to talk to someone, but I'm recommending that you do, because everybody that has said to me in the last few months, I don't want to talk to anyone, has eventually talked to someone who called me. So here's what you say. Do you believe in saving money for the future? Now that's a simple yes/no answer. If the answer is no, walk away. If the answer is yes, here's the next question. Have you started to save in gold? Now, most people will look at you when you say that and think that you're on some sort of drugs. But I can tell you, if you actually look back through the history of gold, it's an amazing product as a financial institution. And if I could show you how to earn free gold, would you like to learn more? How simple is that? 3 slides. Because if the answer is yes, you then say, why our business? Well, it's e-commerce. It builds assets. It's a world leader. You can earn free gold in cryptocurrency, and you get to exchange your paper money for gold. That is an outcome. This is the sort of thing you can purchase through this business. All sorts of different cards, 1, 3, 5, 6 grams, lots of different sizes. It's gold. Someone said to me the other day, well, how do I talk about this? And I said, well, it's really simple. It's gold. How much gold have you got at home? So what do I do when I start? Well, the first thing is you need to register for free. The second thing is purchase a pack. Now, there's some intricacies around that we're going to go into shortly. But trust me, if you don't buy some sort of a pack, register for free and buy a pack. If you don't buy some sort of a pack, in a couple of years' time, you're going to be out the back, headbutting the back wall of your garage. Upload your proof of ID and address. Now, there's some issues around that. For example, Karatbars did not know that Suncorp was a bank. It also did not know that TPG was a phone provider. So people that had been uploading these bills as per the description to say, this is my phone bill, sometimes we've got to get involved and explain to them that that, yes, it's a TPG bill, and yes, it's a phone bill. See where it says voice. So, okay, that's something we need to have control of. But at the end of the day, check your requirements and invite others with your link. It's as simple as that. That's how our business works. Now, if you think that I'm withholding information or that I haven't told you everything, that's all we knew. And I managed to get to Gold Director Elite in 90 days. And I was really, really uncomfortable with Brent saying that until I went back and checked my date of registration, and he was right. This is exactly all I did. There was nothing else past that. I can show you some ways to shortcut that now that we've learned more about it. So here's some tips and tricks. Start people that are new with buying some cash gold. So once they've got a pack, show them how to register 5.1 grams of cash gold. Now, you're going to say, what's the point of that? Well, it's half a gram of gold, and if they do it 5 times, separate individually, they know how to buy gold. They're not going to forget. If you show them once and walk away, I guarantee you next month they'll be lost and don't know how to do it. So our point of this is get new people to buy gold. This is a gold savings program. Process them one at a time, 5 complete different transactions, because it teaches them how to buy the gold. Now here's another tip coming up. Pay for the pack with cash gold. If you have the time, when you click on the button that says pay for the pack with credit card, there's another option there to transfer the money. That's a very, very powerful thing to do. I'm going to show you an example. So you buy the cash gold then, once they've got the cash gold, you buy the cash gold with, you buy the pack with the cash gold that you've just purchased. This quick starts one of your incentive ladders, and it will shortcut your road to getting a car. I'm not joking. This is something we've figured out. Here's an example. So if you see at the top, it says grams of gold, and there's one of my legs, and you can see that it's got nearly 2 kilos of gold in it. That group has been purchasing cash gold and then buying the kit. Have a look at all the rest of them. There's small amounts of gold because they're buying just the pack with the credit card. Now, guess what? The first 3 incentives in the long-term incentive are only 2 legs. So if I'd had the first 2 legs buying their kits with cash gold, I'd already have the first incentive and be well on the way to my next one. These numbers are not zeroed at the end of every month. They're cumulative. So every month they just keep adding up more and more grams of gold. So if you get someone, for example, that wants to start with a VIP pack, instead of buying the pack with their credit card, buy enough cash gold to cover the pack. Transfer the money, buy the cash gold, then buy the pack with the cash gold in Carrot Pay. You get 2 benefits. Make sure you work out all of the shortcuts. We're not here to tell you that if you do this, I make more money. I'm telling you how to do this because I've already done it and it has made a huge difference to my business. Why don't you copy it? We're going to do some little introductory seminars and webinars in the coming weeks to show you all the tricks that we've learned in the last 3 months. So here's the deal of the month. Have a look at these laptop deals. They're in the website now, and you can absolutely take advantage of them. So in the short term, just the laptop on itself you get 5,200 euros worth of coins. So you've got to make sure that you understand what that means. Effectively, you can throw that laptop in the bin if you wanted to, although I'll give you a bin and I'll come and empty it for you. This is a great way to get a laptop and a truckload of coins. And the other one for 5,200 euros, you get a laptop and a phone. So you then get 10,400 euros worth of coins. Again, you can throw them in the bin. These coins are valuable. Make sure that you understand how this works. Make sure that you understand what you're trying to do, because these two laptop deals are central to the car deals that are coming for the merchant program. I've never seen a promotion like the one they're running right now for the merchant program. They're giving away 5 cars, a Rolex, and a wad of coins is amazing. I can't, in fact, see myself being lowered into a Lamborghini with a crane because that wouldn't be the problem getting in. It's the problem getting out after you've been in it for a half hour. So I'd probably be trading it in on a Land Cruiser or something like that. However, moving right along, please be patient with the website. I know there's heaps of things that just every now and then work. We're just struggling as much as you are. And every time I get onto support, I thank them for the job they're doing. They're doing a really good job, and we just need to make sure that we understand they're doing everything they can. Within 2 weeks, this website will be completely changed and we won't have those issues. So just be patient. So let's look at what came out of Amsterdam. See these two? They went over there, and I heard a rumour, only a rumour, that they were spotted in a cafe eating and drinking. I'm not exactly sure what they were eating and drinking, but we all know about what the cafes are like in the Netherlands. So here they are, out of control. They've clearly been to the cafe before they got there. Let's have a look at this little video.
We are in Amsterdam celebrating the launch of our blockchain CaratNet. People from all over the world have come into Amsterdam today for this celebration, and boy, oh boy, the crowd absolutely went wild. So many new innovations. We got to see our brand new product called the WIM, the very first laptop computer over voice over blockchain.
It's secure, it's private, and it handles all the headaches for you.
This company has just blown everything else that is even similar or close to crypto out of the water. There is nothing else like it in the world.
The most important thing is you have to believe. You have to believe. Doesn't matter when you have not the result what you was wishing for yourself, then you have to work more.
My goal is in the next between 10 years for all people a better life. Our payment system with the future will be gold.
And our CEO and founder, Mr. Harold Sykes, took the stage and announced a brand new incentive.
Anyone here that needs something to drive? Here is Lamborghini.
I've never seen an incentive this good. We all know the generous heart of our CEO, ladies and gentlemen, but today truly it was an incredible event. So much motivation in the crowd. Our chairman of the board, Mr. Joseph Haidt, announced the opening of our bank, but also our company going public.
We will be first regulate cryptocurrency and blockchain technology financial company on stock market on Frankfurt.
Watch where this company is going in the next 1, 3, 5, 10 years. Get on it now. Wow.
A great opportunity. Don't sleep. Get into it as soon as possible.
This has been absolutely amazing, life-changing.
They are legends, football legends. Big applause for Mr. Patrick Van Kluivert and Roberto Carlos. Come here on the stage. Not just that we win them, they trust in our technology.
This is a new community, it's a new world. This is going to be very big. The Carrot Bar and the crypto coin is the future. I hope that everybody will join this platform. That's very important.
Congratulations, Carrot Bars, you rock!
The next generation of payment system starts now. Freedom is the highest level of life. Join us.
Wow is about all you can say after watching that. I was astounded to hear them announce the bank, because that's one of the things we want to talk about tonight. So the bank is going to give us the availability of lines of credit. So if you've got assets in this business, they become something you can get a line of credit on. They have credit cards all the way up to black. So if you think about that, American Express has green, gold, platinum, and black. And that's the sort of concept they're talking about with these cards. I know that it already exists in the Carrot Bars card we have now. The one I've got is this normal one. It takes up to 100,000 euros. Once you go over that, they replace it with a different card that will give you up to 250,000. And then after that, they give you multiple cards. So it's just a fantastic tool for us. It also gives us instant settlement for the merchants. Now, given that some of you on this call tonight are familiar with the merchant program where the merchants paid a fee, there is no fee for the merchants in the K-Merchant network. They actually get paid to use the system. So they get 6 months completely for free. After that, they can choose to stay and pay 200 euros a year or leave. It's up to them. But they get paid on every transaction. So I can't understand a merchant that would leave this business model. And every single transaction we run is backed by assets. We're not making this up. We're not creating a new coin out of ether that has nothing. We're not hoping that someone will want to buy it. Every one of these coins is backed by gold. That is an amazing outcome. So here's a great quote I found from Zig Ziglar today. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it every single day. Isn't that a great quote? So just check on your security. Make sure that you have two-factor authentication set up. There's a link to the video. It's on the Carrot Bars YouTube channel. Do it to protect your coins. Don't do it for any other reason. It's your business. It's your money. Watch the video through all the way first, and then you can come back and start it. So Tuesday night, that would be tomorrow night, Mr. Dobson is going to interview some people, and we will make it public, and we'll record it and put it up on the YouTube channel. But if you can be there live, you can ask questions and interact with it. That would be great. We'll have an update on last month, and it is live. It will be live. So we'll record it live, but it will be a live event. We will send out an email to cover it so that there's a separate link for it. And this is gold. Make sure you remember we're talking about real 24 karat gold. So coming up, make sure you write this date down. We want to fill this place up. 14th of December in Brisbane, in Morningside. If you click on that link, it will show you a number of locations. There's one in Melbourne, Echuca, I think Perth and Brisbane. I think that's where they are. But the only one I sort of got personally involved in was Brisbane because that's where we are. But there are other options. So if you can get to one of these events, Nitsa is going to be there. She was the lady on stage in that last little video with the chairman of the board. She has a truckload of people in her team. She's been one of the leaders in the merchant program. So we'll make that all happen. Jackie will make sure that Jan sends you the link to the YouTube channel. It's public. You can come back to it any time and rewatch stuff. Jeff Cooper saying K-Merchant training, how to register, etc. We're working on that, Jeff. I've got someone going through the process now so he can do a webinar for us. And this is just an amazing business. I cannot tell you how happy we are to be involved with it. We spent 8.5 years in the last business, and there was not a single day in that 8.5 years where we weren't stressed about keeping all the balls in the air. This is just an amazing business. It's working. People are making money, and why not? Brent, do you want to say something?
Yeah, just tomorrow night, if everyone's 7:30, the normal Zoom link, because I'm going to talk to these guys a little bit about how they got there. We're also going to run through a little bit what you've touched on tonight. So what Derek and Carolyn and Jan, and not just them, there's a few others, but have done in particular, is nothing short of amazing. And all they want to do is show you and us how to do that. The merchant program we're really excited about. As soon as we've perfected the paperwork and how that starts, we will let you know. But get on, tell everyone that you can about tomorrow night, because it's going to be informative. You're going to hear some insights. To say that Derek was impressed from the last 8.5 years to what's happened to him is nothing short of a miracle, and you'll hear that because I'm going to talk to him about that tomorrow. But the other thing quickly, that the Brisbane meeting, or anyone depending on where you are, obviously you guys in Melbourne, we'll go to that one. $35 is ours up here. We want more Gold Rock people there than in any of the other groups that are in Australia. So make sure you grab your ticket because the room will fill out. So mate, really proud of you. I just wanted to throw that plug in because I think tomorrow night will be pretty special. We might do this on more regular, maybe once a month, and and break down this business because there's so much happening. We just want everyone to know how to do it, and as soon as we know how to do it, you'll find out. Thanks, mate.
Great work. Thanks, Brent. And great work, Carolyn, that you're going to Echuca. Mr. Yates, thank you for that support. And thanks, everybody, for being with us. Any questions outside of that? Put your hand up, unmute, type, all of those things. I still haven't worked out how to lubricate this chair. That's why every time I move it squeaks. Okay, doesn't look like we've got any questions. We'll clarify some things tomorrow night. Brent's going to interview a number of people, and I'd recommend you all get on if you can. It's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to see how this happens on a day-to-day basis. So thanks everybody for coming along. we look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. The golden beaches, no less.